So, continuing our series of crappy cooking videos with Chef Vanderbloemen, today we're going to talk about, very briefly, about sandwiches. Now, your assignment was to make a hot sandwich. Hot sandwich could either be a hot filling on cold bread or the whole thing is heated up. In my case, I decided to go with, I'm actually making two sandwiches today. We're going to make a patty melt for me, and my wife is going to get a grilled cheese with apples and other stuff. So, one of the key aspects of hot sandwiches is mise en place, okay? Anytime you're eating with a sandwich station at all, hot, cold, doesn't matter. It is all about mise, all about having everything ready to go, so when you get to assemble the sandwich, it can happen quickly and efficiently. So, that's what we're going to look at next. So here we have my mise en place laid out. Over here on the griddle, notice by the way I'm using the griddle to cook this. The reason I'm doing that is because it's a very large, efficient tool to do multiple sandwiches at one time. All right, if you are working in the industry, this is the predominant way you're going to make a lot of stuff quickly, is on something like a griddle. Short order cooking, breakfast cookery, rely on that. So right here I've got some bacon going for the grilled cheese, I've got my burger going for the patty melt, and I've got some caramelized onions rocking here, because a patty melt without caramelized onions is just sad. Over here, ready to go, I've got the bread for my patty melt, so I'm going to go with a nice seeded rye. Notice I've already got it spread with some butter, all right, so I can toast it. I got my two different kinds of cheese. I like to put a little Swiss and some American. Over here, we have the rest of the stuff laid out for my wife's grilled cheese sandwich. So we have her crusty bakery bread, a little farmhouse loaf style, already pre-buttered again. We got three different kinds of cheeses. You've got provolone, American, and Swiss, and then we're gonna have some apples on there. Everything is set, ready to go, so as soon as my burger is about 90% done, I can get the bread on there, get the cheese on, get it melted, and then finish up my sandwich. All right, so at this point, my burger is about 90% of the way done, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my bread on the griddle. So it'll get going. I've got the two sandwiches are going there. Get that on, and now I'm gonna add my cheeses. So on the regular grilled cheese, my wife wants the three kinds of cheese, so we got a nice pile of yummy goodness going there. And then on mine, I'm just gonna rock two different kinds of cheese. I'm gonna rock some American on the one side and a bit of Swiss for my patty melt. Key thing here is, of course, to toast the bread beautifully and get that cheese happily melted. So I'm gonna go ahead, since my cheese is gonna start melting, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of those beautiful caramelized onions on there on my patty melt. My wife wants some caramelized onions on her sandwich, so I'll go ahead and put a little on there as well. And then she also wanted to have, yes, I just like my fingers, a bit of apple on hers. And a nice little crunchy contrast, using a little fresh apple, not cooked. So you have a nice little bit of sweetness, nice bit of crunch, paired with the beautiful caramelized onions and cheesy goodness. All right. So let's let this finish, and then finish assembling. Okay, so at this point, my bread is beautifully toasted, my cheese is nice and melty, onions are beautifully cooked, my burger patty is done. Nice little bit of crust going on there. Gonna go ahead and set that on here. Go ahead, flip that over, the nice beautiful crustiness going on that. Over on there. Slice this in half so that you can see my finished product on the plate. There's that one. And go ahead and get the next one ready to go. You're probably wondering why I got the bacon on the griddle. The bacon on the griddle is simply because, well, bacon. Why not? Go ahead and slice this one. That nice, happy apple, caramelized onion, grilled cheese sandwich for my wife. All right, so there you go. Two different examples of hot sandwiches using 5 different components each. Have a great time.
Bye bye.
Mmm,
Bacon.
bacon.